before the daylight breaks, a silver thread begins to wake. It winds through fields no map has named, where echoes bloom but stay untamed. A heron lifts from mirrored glass, time bends softly as you pass. Each ripple holds a borrowed dream from places never fully seen. There's a man who walks with pockets full of broken clocks and spinning wool. He trades the hours for whispered gold and buys back stories left untold. The trees lean in as if they know the way to things we never show. Their roots are riding in the deep, the secrets buried in our sleep. Gives no choice. And all the kings of borrowed time built their walls in sand and rhyme. But the river remembers. Oh, the water rides in circles wide. No truth is ever left to hide. It carries all we tried to flee, back to what we're meant to be. And when the final current calls, no voice remains, no empire falls, just shifting light on moving skin. And all we were dissolves within. Where the river learns to speak. We remember what we see. oceans fade on parchment skies that never stay. Each coast he marks begins to drift, a map that bends, a quiet rift. The ink he uses bleeds like time, in fragile loops, in shifting rhyme. No border holds, no compass true. The more he finds, the less he knew. He walks along the edge of thought, where names dissolve and shapes are not. A lighthouse hums without a flame, yet somehow still it calls his name. The tide rewrites what once was clear. Each wave erases what was near, and all the charts he held so tight are turning blank before his He traced the world to hold it still, but stillness never learned his will. Oh, the silent tides return again. No origin, no final end. The map was never meant to stay. There stands a tower carved in wind, where sound begins but won't descend. A bell is hung with threads of light. It rings each day but out of sight. No echo answers from below. No proof remains it struck a blow. Those who pass will slow their breath, as if they heard a whispered death. Child once climbed the winding stone to hear a voice not yet his own. He pulled the rope with trembling hands and felt the sky shift through the land. But nothing broke, no thunder came, no crack of sound, no burst of flame, just silence thick as woven glass that held him there, then let him
sky that shifts its skin, an orchard waits where none have been. Its
Branches hum with unseen weight of fruits that ripen out of fate. Each apple holds a mirrored scene of what we were or might have been. You take a bite, the world will sway and gently start to slip away. Between the rows, collecting dreams nobody chose. She plants them deep in silent ground, where lost tomorrows can be found. The wind recites forgotten names in tones that flicker without flames. And all the paths you thought were gone return as if they'd just begun. Untouched by time or death, where all we feared and left behind returns transformed, redefined. And in the glow of shifting light, the wrong becomes a different right. No final shape, no fixed design, just endless form in grand align. Nothing is lost, only replanted. Oh, the orchard sings in quiet tones through borrowed flesh and borrowed bones. And every life we thought we knew was just a seed that once we grew. Once drawn in fragile sand now slips beyond the reach of hand. The river bends, but not the same. It no longer answers to a name. The orchard turns its silent face No fruit remains, no fixed place. The bell still hangs, but cannot fall. It never needed sound at all. The cartographer has closed his eyes. No need for charts, no need for sky. The tides no longer shift or stray. They were the mind along the way. Each path he traced has folded in. No loss, no end, no place to begin. And every mark he tried to keep now drifts like memory in sleep. It simply is the turning tide. The orchard breathes in unseen lights, where wrong dissolves and fades from right. No seed remains, no form defined, just endless ground within the mind. Just a mirror without a face. A shifting field, a silent dance. The endless map inside the You followed rivers that never moved. You mapped a world that was never there. And still, you arrived. Fragments of a single no true end.